cars tonight at Kentucky. I am Puddin, Knievel, Blakey T, and Papa Musa will be bringing you the action. Part-time Blakey T over here is going to do part-time stuff, but we are already going to join into this race here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Unfortunately, due to some issues last night, we were unable to get it broadcast, but let me tell you what, man, it was a good one, but we expect to see the same here.
Really excited to see how these folks do here, especially a beautiful track such as this.
Quickly attack the bottom. If you get that bottom just right. Oh, we already have a wrecker. Looks like nobody else got involved with it.
Yeah, the best way around this track is 3 and 4, but a lot of people.
Now,
you get that high line, you just kind of lose momentum.
In the future, the high line on restarts will actually help you a little bit because the guys on the bottom might hit the apron or have to check up a lot. That ruins a lot of the momentum. So we have a side-by-side for a second, and oh, it's somebody.
Oh, there goes 54 around into the inside wall.
And
Mo Power Cowboy 96 with a lot of damage came down the pit road.
Well, nobody got to see that because I'm still loaded in, so here we go. And we're in.
That sucks for WRX Mike. You know, you won't make enemies at the start of the race because that can hurt you in the later of the race.
There ain't nothing wrong with some enemies, you know, that might put on for a better show. Might make it a little more entertaining, you know.
Well, so we now know what Blakey's philosophy is behind everybody. So next time you get bumped by Blakey, he wants to put on an entertaining show by making enemies. Fantastic.
All I'm saying was that wasn't a block, or that was a clean block at Atlanta. So back.
All right, guys, we are going back here. We're getting ready to go green flag race.
Well, guys can tell who's having the most enemies after every single league race.
No,
A-Trout out there again, so I'll be saying hi to you guys out there on YouTube, watching it on my phone, but A-Trout sent me his link. We are broadcasting that too, but the 19 and the 16, we're going to bring them down to the green flag here for the custom Xfinity cars in the Bluegrass State. I think it's Bluegrass State. Sounds good enough for me. Going around here, in the customs on the outside for turn 1 shouldn't be an issue. Not necessarily the fastest way around here, but something these guys really got to focus on too is this is one of those tracks, even in customs, guys, you want to stay out of the throttle a little bit. Oh, hard wrecking it back again.
10 around.
It looks like somebody caution will come out.
I'm taking a look here at the 39 of Cowboy. He did not get a good start on that restart. I don't know if he messed up on a gear, but something happened.
Who the hell is Caleb Hunt?
Must be one of the new drivers.
All right, well, welcome aboard. That's what happens when I've been working and don't pay attention to 800 messages every day. But all right, Caleb Hunt into number 1. Our buddy Mo Power Disaster in the 19. Ed, though, from South Carolina, I hope you're feeling better out there, man. He's out there. Monster Pollock was involved in that. The Cowboy, again, Mo Power. NRG in that 20. The 16 of A-Trout's already up front. HT3. WRX Mike in that 8 car, not the 19. You know, everybody moving around from series to series and customs and presets and different cars, but we're going to rack them and stack them. Here we go. We got Caleb at 51 and 51 on that's for 3rd and 4th, but Mo Power Disaster and A-Trout going to bring them back down.
You know, I was interested when that caution came out. It looked like the 19 sloped a little bit more. I don't know if he did that on purpose or what, but he was battling with the lead. And
looks like some of these guys are getting squiggly coming up turn 2, holding on to it. Looks like we're going to get
one gave a push.
Yeah, people are barely touching that wall. 39 of Cowboy did again on that restart.
And if you get too high, it's going to ruin a lot of your momentum, but it's going to let a lot of these guys pass from the bottom.
Hunty Wildly, he's back here in the back. We're looking forward to seeing him get back to the front of the pack here. I'm trying to... Why can't I find...
We're 3 wide.
Yeah, 3 wide for the lead. I'm trying to find the 51 car. 51, that is Justin Shackett. Okay, so it's Justin Shackett.
We are 4 wide now.
4 or 5 wide. Back here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I like to see right there, boy.
Oh, the 19 makes a little contact with the one car.
Yeah, the Caleb, a new guy, and he's got A-Trout. A-Trout really quick got shuffled to the back. 54 of Hunty making his way back up to the front. And 51 right there. I mean, the 8 of WRX Mike, again, they're looking good tonight.
The 19 dropped so many positions, being put 3 or 4 wide. That's crazy. As we're still going 3 wide in the corner.
Kentucky already producing some fantastic racing. One track I will miss seeing on the track expects for the first year we ever went, the first year they ever had the race, we had to listen to it on the radio because we were stuck on the freeway. That sucked.
1 and 2 are happy to see the battle behind them because they're pulling away quite a bit here.
Yeah, very much so. Everybody battling back here. They're popping, like you said. Now single file looks like Monster a little off the pace. 39 at Cowboy.
Oh, good run for the second place car. He sent it a little bit, but he got that run on the outside. Looks like he's going to get swallowed up by third place. As third place is going to take the preferred lane here in the 1 and 2.
That's 21 of HT3. We know him as Trey. He's been here with us for a while at Cringe. Hunty with A-Trout making their way back up there. The leader in that 51, Justin Shackett. Yeah, the 8 of WRX Mike makes a move to the inside. That's going to shuffle the 51 out to the outside. They are almost 3 wide again. Trout now going to make a move for the third place.
54 got to take 3 wide. Going to take 3 wide.
Oh, contact being made. A-Trout, Hunty Wild go low in the grass.
Clear. Shackett was not clear. He's been having a couple of rough races. A lot of people have been despising his driving style. But you know what, though? It's Kentucky. Stuff like this could happen at you anytime.
And Trout, I think they said he was the pole center, too. Not having a good time. Going to have to try to keep on that lead lap. And if he does go down, at least be the first car lead lap. But battle up here for the lead. WRX Mike. I ain't driving a Peterbilt tonight. I'm driving a Chevrolet, baby, and I'm going to take it to the front. Somebody let Justin Shackett know that is Easter, not Halloween, by the way. This is Easter season, not Halloween. So he's running a Halloween paint scheme there. But I do love the colors. Everybody knows I love black and orange.
Fortunate for Hunty, he was managed to save his car, and he's still in the pillow here, under the blanket here for the lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Big field here tonight. Sorry for clicking through so much. I always hit the wrong button. There we go. I wanted to get back to the lead pack there. You act like I've never done this before, huh?
I'm surprised that 7 car is able to stay on the top pretty well, and in fact made a pass on the 51.
21 hits the wall. HT3, one of the top contenders. Ed Throm, Disaster, Caleb, NRG, all trying to work away from that 21. We have contact back here.
We were 3 wide in 3 and 4 with Mo Power Disaster. I think Ethel was in it. Monster is going to get a heck of a... see where he's at. He sees all of this behind him, or in front of him.
Top 4 starting to work again. Not necessarily, I would say super heavy draft dependent, but the draft definitely gives you an advantage once you get there. Trying to 7 of Mo Power Cat. Oh, go to bed. Go to bed. Who's in second place right now? Go to bed. He said not till I try to get another W. He won our preset race last night at Dover. He is hot on the heels.
Because I wasn't there, but
Yeah, you weren't there, but where were you?
I wasn't there.
Oh, that's right. You were doing super cool things at Bristol in dirt.
Yeah, so, you know what, he can have that Dover win. I'm getting it next week. But it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Right now, oh, yeah, they're getting that outside run, that 7 car.
I'm liking the 54. He managed to save his car, and he's actually been able to make a few passes. And he looks like to be one of the faster cars on the track currently.
Oh, yeah, that outside's working now.
We're going to go 3 wide. Oh, 54 makes a last-minute move to go on the top of the 8. 51 backed out a little bit.
Things I like to see.
Right there.
Camaro. And then, of course, we have everybody's favorite dumpster of Hunty in that Toyota. But they are making a move.
Toyotas look real good up front. I know what you're talking about.
You're fired. You know that. You're fired for missing yesterday, too, so.
You know, I'll be back tomorrow. It's okay.
As normal, yeah. But yeah, UK loves these guys battling out. He utilized that high line, worked it real well.
For a second there, I thought Justin was going to get a split there, but looks like the, who's this? The 8 car? Looks
On
like,
that 54,
WR.
I'm going to definitely have to pinch that 51 down so I can get that run. The high side, in my experience, it works, but you still want to kind of be as low as you can. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, you just can't really get that run on the high side right yet.
You know what Kentucky kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of this. You have like a bit of a faster car, but once you try to make a move on somebody or you stay behind them, it's like you can't go anywhere.
And that, folks, is when you bump them out of the way and just move on. You know, you're not
Good
here to
battle
make
right
no
here behind here
friends.
too. So this is a battle for second, third, and fourth. But right behind them, let's go check in on that too. As Cat's still out there now. The Quackmaster himself in YouTube land.
Caution or stage might be out here.
That might be the stage, but he does. Well, we have reports out there in YouTube land. It says Shaq and apologizes to Hunty and Trout.
Good
well,
move.
Saying sorry and getting bumped back are two different things. But no, we do appreciate the apology for Justin Shackett out there. Hopefully that gets relayed to him and let everybody know. Justin Shackett, Den, Kate, and Keith, they do such a great job helping our Free Agent Fridays run.
Just let them tampers fly, boys. It's all right. It's racing. Let them have some fun with that.
Hopefully now they've ran some few laps here, they might be a little bit more cleaner at this stage.
Yeah, Kentucky's the rhythm track. You kind of...
I like it.
At least rhythm. For me it is. You know, I like to stay on that bottom the whole way around the track. But
A-Trout still has some work to do up here to get back to the front.
And also, Kentucky's also one of those tracks that, you know, it's a rhythm track and it's also a groove track. You know, stop and going. You have to take advantage and have to be able to, you know, use your experience and continue putting fast laps every single time you get going and you know, stop. It's just like a flash of cautions.
16 might have sent that one up just a little bit. He's taking it to the bottom here. Oh, boy.
WRX Mike, so he said, I'm not content being back here. Hunty in second. UK Wildcats up there. Now here's Sad throw in that 92. Gets underneath 51. Little bit of a bump, and here comes Disaster.
Oh, the
light
spike.
From the 20. I saw just a wee smidge, but no harm, no foul for him right now. He's going to stay in it. What does UK Wildcats have for Hunty?
20 gets pinched, and there goes the 16 of Trout.
Oh, contact. Oh, there goes the 1.
And we're still spinning. It looks like the 16 got pinched.
Caleb involved, Dsmith involved, Trout involved. Heavy damage to a lot of these cars, bringing out our third caution here for these custom Xfinity guys at Kentucky tonight.
Probably, when I was watching, it looked like the 20 pinched down the 16 on the apron, and the apron, you know how it is, it gets deadly down there.
Well, they don't call it the butter for no reason, Boppa.
Let's see if the 20 has any major damage. I think he got pinched down by the 20. It was close, though.
Again tonight, Blakey T, Papa Musa, I am Puddin Knievel. Stay tuned with us tomorrow for Cren Season 6. We'll be at Dover in the preset Cup cars and back here Thursday night in the custom Cup cars. Hunty Wild and Go to Bed is nowhere. He's back there, so that is NRG now up there in the front. I like it.
Hunty's did a good job. He got a few close ones, got involved in an early wreck, and has already managed to get back to the lead. Let's see what he can do with it now.
And that 92 event, though, making his way up. He's on the inside right now of Disaster. Everybody trying to check up just a little bit. Yep.
54 hit that wall. Just a pinch. Slow him up. That might have caused the 7 to get a little bit of front damage. I don't know.
What's up, Salt Life? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, hard impact in the front stretch.
The 21 car. Front damage out here on the front. Oh, no.
Trey is not happy right now. That is an unhappy Trey.
I don't know what exactly happened back there. Looked like he got hit or something.
Cars are bouncing off the wall. I don't know if it's their setups are getting tied or if there's cars underneath them, but they keep almost doing that.
Oh, that's it.
19, yeah, 19 got loose at the 7 up the track just a little bit, but man, they are dogfighting for third place.
Looks
Right
like
back here.
it looked like the 20 bumped a little bit on the 19. No harm, no foul. They managed to get them all. Kept going straight now.
Oh,
Good battle back
92,
here for this pack.
92 wanted to get that inside of that 20, but it didn't work. Yeah.
92 event though.
Outside.
Oh, we're 4 wide almost.
With reports of the 20 lagging.
Now we're 4 wide. Oh, 19. Oh, another hard impact on the front stretch. It looks like it's the Ted car. Yes, it's Monster Pollock.
Monster Pollock in that 10.
Oh, yep, that Nutrient Solutions. Oh, boy.
Yeah, 20 is, again, we were getting reports of the 20 lagging, so if he's listening. But the battle's heating up here for the lead. I don't want to, I mean, I want to look at the lead, but I want to look at this too. Battles all over the track. Things we like to see here in Cringe.
It's just shame, though, to see those, you know, the single car wrecks. It doesn't produce a caution, and it's going to be a tough break.
Yep,
especially if the pit for damage.
Our leader again going fast tonight in the Camaro. Tamara, he'll be driving that Peterbilt.
Looks like the third place car was actually catching up on the 54. We're on the outside lane.
Second, yeah, that is Mo Power Cat. Go to bed himself.
I think we're 4 wide back here, it looks like.
I think H-Route is on a mission, boys. He started up front, and he has single-handedly made it around that pack and is catching the top 3. Can Trout get himself another W?
Oh, heart attack! Big wreck on the backstretch. Another spinner.
Oh, that is the 92 of Edo. Oh, here comes the 21 car.
And caution will come out. This is going to be the break that everybody needed, especially those guys that dropped and dropped like flies back there.
Yeah, put some duct tape on it, put some new tires on it. It's all right.
Yeah, make it look like Ryan Blaney's car still finished 8th.
Yeah, 8th place finish for a car that's been massively destroyed. So.
You know those were like the backup to the backup road race cars. They were like hell, have at her, boys.
So it don't matter how much damage you got. The pit crews will fix it. They'll be right up front again. Yeah. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah.
As we have confirmation in the messenger, the 20 is holding up people with his lag. I don't know if anybody will get impatient on him.
Yeah. WRX Mike and Hunty gonna rack them and stack them, bring them back down to the green flag here, and that's Trout behind him, Justin Shackett, and go to bed. That's your top 5. They're going to start getting all a little wiggly and squiggly here. Who's going to hold on to everything back here in the middle of the pack? 20 still out there on the track. He's got his buddy 19.
3 wide, back.
Outside.
You know, I also have to give credit to WRX Mike, man. He's also been caught up in a wreck or two early in the race, and he's managed to also get to the front.
Yeah, once you get damage on these customs, we already know how hard it is.
Oh, we're 3 wide. No, we're 2 wide. Yeah, we're still 3 wide.
You know how hard it is to drive a car in a preset. Imagine having your custom made to run one way with all this damage. Though back there, give him that great looking 13 car Dsmith.
We're 3 wide.
3 wide to back
here.
Oh,
we're 4 wide. Looks like the 20's gonna block a little bit.
Oh, no, we're good now. We're back to normal.
You're gonna want to watch out as the 20 gets into, looks like, the 51 of Justin Shackett. You know, when he pushed the bike in the corner the 20 makes contact with the 1 car. These
fellas are just trying to find their groove right now. There goes 39 to the wall. Not
top 5 have gone single file while these guys are
Justin
battling
Shackett got a little tight. Has to lift so much. He lost 2 positions.
Good job to keep it off the wall and get back in the draft real quick. Get back in the line. He's got HT3 giving him a push. 92 vet though makes move to the inside of the 13 of D.
Nice move for the 51. Split Mo Power Cowboy. Took the 92 open the door.
Caleb again making his debut, it looks like. He's up there in that 6th spot. He's got NRG underneath him. WRX Mike still leading the pack.
The 20 is getting a little loose. Gonna mess up the corner.
On a mission, I'm
Check up so
telling
much.
y'all.
3 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, back in the pack. Now we're 3 wide.
We'll get back to there just for a second. I want to check this out, though, guys. Like I said, A-Trout involved in 2 heavy accidents, gets the damage fixed, clears Hunty Wild. Now makes a move to the inside of the 8 car.
Oh,
WRX
3 wide.
Mike, 7 wide.
4 wide.
7 goes
54,
wide, 3 for the
it 4
lead.
wide.
Yeah,
Woo! The 54 Hunty Wild has to get hard on the biters and check up, not to drift up there. Yeah, but here comes No Power Disaster.
54.
3 wide, 4 wide for the lead.
Oh, 3 wide still. Oh no! The 54's gonna get pushed by the 19. Oh, contact!
Oh, that was for. I guess that was probably for the stage win, wasn't it? Though?
Yeah, I have to assume. Now that is what we love to see. Have at her, boys.
I'm not sure if the 54 got it, but if he sure did, that was a heck of a last corner, dude. He had to break and everything.
That was the 16. I think the 16 got that stage win.
But a good job for the 54 to carry momentum after having to break so much.
What a move by those guys. That is what we love to see. That's exciting. That makes me want to be out there.
You know, after this race, looks like A-Trout will become Ace-Trout, dude. He's looking to be one of the faster cars on this track currently.
Yeah, he's got himself a W this year. A couple, actually, I think. And he's already working real hard to get himself locked in. And you know, wins don't lock you in, remember that. So, but points get you there.
Well, he's looking good to get another win now. Got on board with him on this restart.
Alright, here we go.
A-Trout, WRX, Mike, Hunty Wild, No Power Disaster, Caleb in the 1, and Justin Shackett. That's going to be your top 6. Top 3 goes single file real quick there, guys.
Smart move for WRX Mike. The leader got a better restart than him, so what he did is he used that gap to the advantage and get down to the bottom as soon as possible and as clean as possible.
Oh, some
16! A-Trout! Whatever.
Again, with some contact.
Single car for him this time.
5 wide! 4 wide, 3 wide back here.
From my point of view, it sounded like a lag issue, but I could be wrong.
Yo, it's like a hornet's nest back here, and guess who's in the middle of it too? Hunty Wild is.
Daggone.
Oh, the 10 car looks to overshoot the corner a little bit. Has to break a little bit there. I don't know if that was lag.
I think that's Mo Power Cat out front for the lead. 54 Hunty Wild makes move to the inside of WRX Mike Caleb, and here comes Ed, the South Carolina guy himself. Making moves for the top 5. Dsmith in that great looking car trying to get a push from his buddy Disaster right there. NRG right behind him with HT3. The 51 of Justin Shackett. You've seen him up front
54.
earlier. He's falling back just a little bit. The 54 makes contact with the 8. The 1's going to take advantage of it. Can Ed throw 9?
4 wide. 4 wide.
Failures 4 wide.
And UK is just eating this up. He's like, go ahead, boys. Let me drive my race.
Such a good job by these guys to make it 3 wide and 4 wide and not have as much wrecks or as big as wrecks. The 1 just got tapped by the 9-2. Looks like he got a little tight. He's going to come down the track. 4 wide.
Yeah, the 1 should have held it up there just a little bit. He did get bumped up there, and I think he was trying to get back down there quick and not to lose the draft, and it looked like he maybe made a little contact. The 8 car WRX Mike on the outside of the 19 of Disaster. HT3 after having an accident working his way back here. Oh, the 20
hard
scrapes the ball.
Good job keeping it up there as he got a spin. Oh, man. He had it going there. Got loose. We're checking up in the front of the 54. Oh, we're 3 wide in front of the 54.
And in a situation like this, Blakey, where do you go? You know you want to stick with that line, but you got to be careful. The cars around you are going to have to check up to try to get into that too, and find that apex of the corner.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to watch some of these guys and their lines, but if it was me, I would try to stick to that yellow line. I'd stay as low as I could without trying to spin out. But,
don't follow that yellow line down the front stretch through the tri-oval area, though. That thing, yeah, whoever did that, they must have been
you
blind.
know, it's better aerodynamic, more momentum.
Yeah, I bet.
Just kidding. But Yeah, you know, sometimes you can use that momentum, start from the bottom and go to the top. We've
Do you
seen
know
it
who's
work for some
liking?
people.
Do you know who's liking all this action? Is Mo Power Cat. He's leading the field and he looks like the sharp cars out there.
Now that I think everybody's kind of sorted out,
We're
I
gonna
think
move for the
if
one
Edo
car.
can just hit that line and get a better runoff than the 7, he might be able to catch him. But it's hard to tell.
They're not going quite as wide as they were, but I think they're trying to, you know, realize that Mo Power Cat Go to Bed is pulled away. The 8 of WRX Mike, again, look how far back he's gotten shuffled after leading so many laps. 39, again, looks like he overshoots the corner. Mike and Dsmith going to take advantage of that and get underneath, see if they can get to that rear bumper, the one of Caleb, and who is following.
I believe the 20 car has had an engine problem.
Oh no. He had a pretty good car too.
Let's see if anything can become of Edo catching them.
Oh, 54? 54's getting in Tasha when Justin Shackett gets into 19.
3-4 wide, 19 up
Wow,
into the wall. That's a great
the
job right there.
19 kept it. I don't know if he hit the wall a little bit, but if he didn't, then what a great save.
Trying to hold on, man. They, you know.
I think 54 is a little bit faster than Justin Shackett, but he's been able to hold his position really well here.
I'm assuming that if we go clean and green till the end, they're going to have to make a pit stop.
Yeah, so now the factor is, do you want to maybe pit a little bit early, or just completely run it dry and then pit? But,
I mean, everybody knows
play.
my pit strategy is about as useless as a dog turd, but I run it dry, so I have the 4 freshest tires at the end, and by that time I'm too far behind to make 4 fresh tires work anyway, you know what I mean? 51 makes move to the inside of Caliber, he goes down there, Caleb, excuse me. They are trying to track down the number 92, that is Edo in second, 7 of UK still out here, so we've still got some good battling throughout the pack here.
Now, I have a question
7.
to you guys. Do you think some of these guys have a custom setup where it actually helps save gas? Because I heard custom setups here at Kentucky could save you some gas.
Yeah, you know, I have mixed emotions about that, but I'm sure there's people out there who do it and have it. You know, they'll run a 3 gear and then make 4th gear like an overdrive, a freeway gear for a lot of people who don't know exactly what's going on. And then when it's time to go, they'll bang it back down to 3rd.
21 lagged a little
21 looked like that was some lag right there. But, I mean, I'm not saying that they don't, but, I mean, here at Cringe, we want to go fast. You know what I mean? We want to go fast as hell.
You know, if you ain't first, you're last. You know, that kind of motto. I'm always about running and completely burning up everything. I don't like to say.
Oh, yeah, checkers are records, baby. Checkers are records, all the way.
You know that Mo Power is pulling away a little bit, but you know
Well,
I've
which
seen
one?
the Mo Power Cat.
That's Mo Power bedtime.
Bedtime. Go to bed. Go to bed.
He's got his Care Bear comforter already, and his Big Bird right next to his pillow.
And see, the fun thing about being up front, like the 7 car, is you have options. You know, if you have to make another pit stop, you can pit a little bit earlier, or you can run it dry. Either way, more likely with this lead, you're going to come out front.
Do you know who's doing a good job? Is the 21 of HT3. He looks to have a little bit better car than the 92. As the 92 hit the wall a little bit. See what he could do here. Would he take that as an advantage? And yes, he will.
Edo on his wheel too, the 92. He is on his wheel. He's got himself a 4-speed back wheel. Just got it not too long ago. Sent me a picture of it. I've known Edo for a long time. Talked to him. Actually drove for him for a while here at Giggity Size Cringe, man. Can't wait to get back out to South Carolina and finally shake hands and hang out with him. But he is super stoked to have that 4-speed back wheel, and he's looking real good on it tonight. Something I just saw that was very dangerous was out of that one car, Caleb, going below that yellow line in the corner. I mean, it's a lot easier to stick in a custom, but at the same time, that acid will whip around on you very quickly, and next thing you know, you are ass over appetite if you're not careful. So that one car
I
needs to be very careful
I
about that,
tell you
unless
one
he's signaling.
thing.
I think the one is signaling.
Oh, we have some green flag pit stops happening. But I tell you one thing. Since that 21 made around the 92, he's been able to pull away a little bit. But you know what? Also, too, the
No,
92
he's
was hung
not
up to
signaling.
21. Oh,
Maybe that was a
maybe he
fake
got shoved
signal or
down
he
there?
got loose. Hmm.
Interesting from the one car, but nothing, no caution came out, no wreck happened, so
Yeah, I'm
that's
kind of
good.
curious because it looked like he dropped all four and kept it down there instead of pulling it back up.
Oh,
Oh!
there he goes!
The 13 contact with the 51. Hey, I give that an 8.9, man. He did 2 360s and he just stayed right back in the hammer pedals.
Wow. I think that's probably the most impressive thing ever happened I've seen on NASCAR Heat 5.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got damage. It's not showing on here. I'm sure he has some, but
I'm getting some Jimmy
Dsmith with
Johnson
save.
Dover flashbacks on that one. That was
It's like an angel just took his car and put him in the right direction there.
Dsmith was save of the day. I like it.
I'll tell you one thing though, that saved him all the time. Rather than spinning out and causing a caution or going to get damage, he kept it going straight, somewhat.
19 a disaster, working real hard, man. He wants a good finish. He's always got a good car. He's always running up there, and he always gets mixed up with something. HT3 right there. We saw him in
Oh,
his
the
back seats
28.
earlier. I don't know if he's in second or if he's a lap down. I'm gonna have to go check H-Rod's stream here, but we'll check that out in just a second. But
H3 tapped the wall a little bit, and it's allowing some of these guys to catch up.
thanks to everybody out there in YouTube land who's watching and tuning in, and we do appreciate it.
I got a theory.
I don't like it already.
So I'm watching some of these people back here. Now, of course, I know it's custom, but they're in that draft. I'm thinking they're saving a little bit of gas.
You might
I don't
be
know.
right. I mean, you do save, but at the same time, in order not to lose it, you got to be right there, though. You got to get back in the throttle, hit your apex and stuff.
True.
But
That's true.
I think everybody has to come and pit one more time, and even if that's the case, they're just allowing that leader just to pull away.
one of the longest green flag runs we've seen tonight for these guys, too. So the tires starting to wear out. Fuel load getting low on them here.
There might be a chance we might see some more conditions being changed with these car setups and all that.
Yeah, I just hope it doesn't rain. I'd hate to see it rain out.
Rain. If it rains, then we can just call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as we make it halfway.
Ooh, the one car,
already been
Caleb. Caleb clips the wall. Say that 3 times fast.
Caleb clips the wall. Caleb clips the wall. Caleb clips the wall.
You messed it already. You already messed it up on the second one. He said a booga. Hunty tracking down that 21 car though now too. So.
Oh, one just went down on the backstretch. I don't know if he's signaling again or he just got shoved down there or loose.
I think the 54's got a little bit of a.
Yeah, it looks like he got loose.
I think that 54's got a little front damage there. I'm looking at that.
We've all heard that old adage, loose is fast, and on the edge you're out of control. I mean, loose is fast if you want to put down a burner, but on customs especially.
Oh, a little lag from Hunty.
It's cool to see your name on the daily, weekly, or even the all-time, but that's not how you win races is with one lap time. You win races by patience and long-run cars.
Yes.
I mean, I just get wins on the regular. That's just how I drive. I don't have no patience.
No, you don't.
I don't have no patience. No,
no, you don't.
But that's why I run for your team.
I'm not admitting that on air.
I'm just kidding.
Somebody though that is really wants to see a caution and has had one of the fastest, strongest cars in his run through this field is H-Rod. He needs to get that 16 back up there, but he needs some assistance from the field. And it looks like now that they spread out, I mean, he could, who's to say something could happen with some of these cars getting loose, but everybody going single file now, trying just to keep it off of that butter, follow each other as we the 54 makes
Oh,
a move to
Heinze
the
make a move for
inside.
second place.
Yep, and here comes Edtho with him. So Edtho utilizing that drive, getting back to the inside.
It just seems that it's easy to go around somebody, but then it's just like all your momentum just dies off.
See,
a little bit wide spike.
Everybody drives Kentucky a little different. I back the corners up, and then I blip that throttle in the middle of the corner. A lot of people back the corner up, and they'll let it roll, and then roll back into the throttle. So a lot of different driving styles out there, too, for a very tricky Kentucky track, which we will unfortunately no longer see in the Cup Series.
Oh, we have a car almost hit the wall in the back stretch. He almost did, but kept it straight.
All right, failures. Well, my time
Bye.
has come
Get
to
out
an
of
end
here.
Green flag pit stops. Green flag pit stops. See what that's gonna be.
Oh, 51
Hit the wall.
He added a little too much brake.
Yeah, a little break bias. Thanks for your insight tonight, Blakey. Thanks for your help. Always a pleasure. Go win that race over there, buddy. Go win that race.
Yeah, I will win that race, but I will be back again sometime for my Blakey T's Wisdom Racing knowledge.
Nobody wants
portion.
that. Oh, the 21 and the 54, the 1, the 19, the 92. Big pack coming down. But, no, thank you, Blakey T, man. And I hope you enjoyed yourself at the Bristol Dirt Race, the inaugural race there yesterday, man. Glad to have you back up there at the booth making an appearance. And then don't forget, if you don't show up next week, you're fired.
Well, I'll be back next week. I'll see you fellers later on.
Bye, Blakey T. Have a nice night.
I'll see you.
So, yeah, pit stops now happening in a big kind of way. Who's going to make the right moves? Who's going to make any adjustments if need be? Again, these guys are on customs, but sometimes they see it. The WRX Mike, he gets her load down. Dsmith now coming, so they win an extra lap right there.
You're going to have to time your strategy here, because those guys that just pitted that last lap, they didn't go a lap down, so all those guys are coming out right now going to have momentum on the track, while Mo Power will be in the pit road still.
Yep, the 7 of UK is right now still the leaders. I'm on board with A-Trout. We got 26. He's got 26 laps remaining. And he is now back on the lead lap. A-Trout, one of the fastest cars out here tonight, man. Absolute, just straight burning it, and then keeps getting caught up and stuff. But he's holding on to everything. But yeah, so now he's back. So we got
a little bit lag from the 21.
25 to go, and the 7 is the leader.
Do you know what? I think these guys just timed their pit stop perfectly. I don't know if whoever the leader is right now is going to have enough.
The 7 is the leader of Mo Power Cat.
Yeah. Good job for the 54 and those guys. I think they gained a little bit coming a lap early.
I mean, strategy's always a big deal, man. It's always a big key. But these green flag pit stops have really spread everybody out. Again, one car out of the field tonight. Let's go on board with Trout. As I'm on board with his camera right there. Like I said, this man, Troutman has had a burner of a car, but he's had that bad luck. He's looking real good. He's in the 8th position right now. Looks like he's got Justin Shackett right in front of him too. So,
A-Trout has been really fast today. I just like to give credit to him, man. He's been doing really good.
Yep. So we got 23 to go here. Trout's in 8th, and he's only 6.8 seconds behind the leader. So everybody and every car in front of him is for position. But that just tells you, too, what they have done, too. Everybody is that far spread out. Who made any adjustments to their car? This is that time. You don't want to loosen it up anymore. But at the same time, man, you got to start making a little bit of power moves. We haven't seen a caution in quite some time. If you bank on one and loosen it up too much, then you're going to, you'll get 6 laps to get up there. Now, if we had less than 10 to go, I'd be in there racing the right sides up even more to get that thing rotating. But Mo Power Cat, our leader, still out here.
There could have been a few people back there. Now, I'm not completely sure about this, but there could have been guys who took 2 tires And when somebody takes 2 tires, it might be good and all, but they're like a ticking time bomb. Anytime those tires can go down.
Yeah, I don't see 2 tires. I absolutely don't see that though. Again, if it was a green light checkered situation, maybe, but I mean 4 tires has to get you here, man. Absolutely, 4 tires and a belly full of fuel to get yourself to the end.
Looks like the 54's been hanging with the 21 again. The 21 made a good move, but the 54's just been on his tail for the last few laps here. Looks like 54's going to back up the corner a little bit. I think he's going to get a good run off this corner. Not going to be that massive, but it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, can he get up to that 20?
34.
Yeah, can he get up to that 21 of HT3?
Oh, 21 slip a little bit up the track. That's going to allow the 54 to get a pretty good run here. You get him on the... Looks like he's going to get up to his bumper in 1 and 2.
These guys all making great moves throughout the field. Trout up to 7 now. He's got Eto right in his sights in that 6th spot. So Trout's still trying to get himself a top 5, and he is in very good condition to do it. Checks up just a little bit right there, but 19 to go at the line for Trout. So that means the leader will be done. The leader just took 18 to go. Sorry, guys. Hunty spins around. Is that going to bring out a caution?
Second place. I think that Bob's caution, and that
yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Caution.
I was sitting there. I was talking to Mrs. Puddin right there. Woo! Things now change. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Everybody, do you make any changes? Do you make any adjustments? By the time this goes, we'll have anywhere from 15 to 16 to go. So still a long way to go for big adjustments, but you got to do something to get your way through that traffic. Mo Power Cat and Caleb in that number 1. Going to rack them and stack them and bring them down. A-Trout in that 3rd spot right now. The fastest guy on the track, I believe. I'm telling you, he has made money moves all through the night. Up to 3rd. Now he's on the 2nd. The 1 car goes upside. 92 of Eto makes a move to the other side. He's going to get pushed back. Does Trout have anything for our leader up here, the Mo Power Cat?
This would be like a Cinderella story if the 16 can manage to come back from all the bad luck he had earlier in the race to win this race.
Oh, yeah, especially seeing how quick he is. But Mo Power Cat now pulling away by 1 car. Trout's got 2 cars on everybody else. But the back, big battle for the back here. Dsmith is behind that 1 of Caleb. 92 of Eto is going to be in 3rd spot. These guys now to almost 3 wide. Hunty is back here after that accident. Had to fix that damage. Disaster and Dsmith go single file. The WRX Mike, 8 cars right behind them. 1 of Caleb is right behind the 2.
How anxious will these guys get? They really want this win so bad. Especially for A-Trout. He's been hanging with the 7 car.
He's right on the rear bumper.
At the line. Good corner here. Good corner.
That was 12 to go. 12 to go for the leaders. Eto in 3rd. Caleb up here in 4th. Big battle now, guys, is for the lead. Trying to get back up there. H.R.'s pushing the cat.
Bump. He gives him a little tap. Is it enough? No, it's not going to be able to rotate as good as he wants to in that corner.
11 to go this time by. 11 to go. Can Eto get up here and compete with him too? I'm sure he would be really ecstatic with a 3rd too, especially on his new wheel. Caleb would probably be happy with the top 5 being a new guy, and it looks like the 8 of WRX might be a little disappointed because he was up there leading, but still a top 5 here, Custom Series. You know, and Cringe is not bad. 7 drifts it up just a little bit. 16 of A-Trout is right there on his bumper. 92 of Ed, though, makes big moves. Trout just drifts up just a little bit. Here comes the 92, makes a power move to the inside. Can't get it done. Follows single file. That's going to give the 7 of UK Wildcats 3 car lengths. Now here comes WRX Mike. I love it. 5 Camaros in the top 5. Things you love to see. Dsmith right behind them, and then that's 19 of Disaster. 2 Toyotas. Ed, they're trying to make a move to the inside. Pulls out. I think it's a little too early, but I think what maybe he was trying to push, make sure that he get underneath and hold Trout up to the outside line. Trout doesn't fall for it, though. The UK Wildcats still have two car lengths out front, 16 to Trout. 92 of it, though, right here in third. Top 6 under a blanket as we hit 10 to go here, Ma Papa. Woo!
Oh, God. You know, you're over here popping off as a broadcaster, man. It's hard to... You've never done this before. It's hard not to make a mistake while speaking that fast, but man, you should be like an auctioneer at this point. Oh God.
I sound like Cleveland from Family Guy.
Do you think these guys might try to back up the corners a little bit, maybe get a better exit to catch up to the leader of Mopower Cat?
I would, but at the same time, the 7 of Mopower Cat has pulled 3 cars out on Trout's right now, but see, Trout has great gains. I think the 7 car is actually backing that corner up and getting to the throttle just a little bit sooner. That's how he's pulling away center out.
Oh, here's a 92 Etho.
Etho makes a move to the inside of 16 of Trout. These guys have raced a little bit of fender bumping.
Oh, the 8 car! WRX, where did he come from? Where did he come from? 3 wide.
He took advantage of those guys checking up, trying not to drift up. We were 3 wide back here for second, third, and fourth. Caleb and Dsmith. The UK Wildcats probably going to end up winning this right now unless something happens. Battle back here is for second and third. Trying to hold everybody off.
Those 5 guys right there, if they could just all stay calm and relaxed, which right now they are all on their toes right now.
It's 7 to go. You cannot stay calm. It's 7 to go. You have to get every position you can, especially if you made quick adjustments to it. Trout's still holding up the 92. I wouldn't say holding him up, but he's got the 92 feet his bumper down.
I'm about to shed a tear, man. This is great racing, man.
Kentucky producing great racing. UK out there, kind of like his home track almost, but Trout that. I think he had something for UK, but he's got to keep these guys off his back bumper. Ed, though, up here in third still. Caleb trying to get his top 5 for being a new guy. WRX Mike balling off the pace just a little bit. UK out there in the lead. Dsmith and Power, Disaster, and something we normally don't see is Hunty that far back in the pack. Now the 1 car makes a move to the inside of the 92. That's going to push Edo up the track just a little bit. Side by side, going through turns 1 and 2 for third place. WRX Mike's going to go to the inside and push Caleb. Caleb now to the inside of the 92. The 92 of Edo up to the inside. 1 of Caleb back there right now, trying to make some power moves. WRX Mike getting up there to the front, doesn't know where to go, doesn't know who to go. Oh, the 2 Chevrolet Blue Shirt make contact going down the straightaway. 1 on 1 right there.
The way that they're racing each other now, they're going to have another caution.
4 to go at the line, guys. 4 to go at the line. It is no holds barred. These guys are throwing everything out the window and going forward. Trout still in second. Ed, though, has fallen back 13. To the 4th spot. Caleb up to 3rd. UK Wildcats looking real strong, but on the outside of the 8, and we got the 13 of Dsmith. Dsmith's looking real strong. On board with Hunty right now, trying to catch all of this action all at one time. Contact with the Disaster in the 13. Looks like the 13 might have a little bit of lag going down the front stretch. 3 to go at the line for our leader. Second place of Trout now has the number 1 car right behind him. That is Caleb. WRX Mac makes his way around Edo up here. Edo clips the wall. That's going to check the Disaster and Dsmith up. The 54 car is going to came right up on the back of him.
This is great racing.
They should be coming to 2 to go at the line. 2 to go at the line. Holy cow, guys. We got a battle back here for second. We got a battle for third. We got a battle everywhere out here on this track. Trying to see where we're going here. Ed throw is falling way back.
60 up a little high. Oh, I don't trust that. When somebody gets tight and just come down that quick, and especially you're that close to the apron, man, it's scary.
Caleb now up to second in the 1 car. The 16 of Trout back to third. WRX Mike trying to peek his nose on the inside.
Oh, there he goes. That was a pretty decent move right there. That was a good move.
makes a white flag. This should be the white flag in the air. Double checking real quick. Trout just again
Oh,
falls
he backed
back.
up the corner.
He backed the
Shoved him
corner up
up
and
the
got back
track.
underneath him. Yes, this is the white flag for our leader of UK Wildcats. It looks like Caleb's going to take it in second place, but a battle back here for third. It has been rambunctious disaster sitting there trying to get back around to the 8 car, but UK Wildcats going to bring home a win. I mean, his name is UK Wildcats, but he will win tonight. Custom Xfinity. Caleb, the new guy, in second. A-Trout brings home a third spot. I think WRX Mike, Disaster, Dsmith. That's going to be the at least top 5 or 6 for you guys.
I think the top 3 all should be happy. Mo Power obviously win the race. He should be happy. The new guy, came in second. Good run for him. And A-Trout coming back from all that bad luck early in the race. He did really good rebounding his car and getting a good finish at the end of this race.
Yeah. Let me see what we can do here. Let me see what we can do here. I don't have Caleb, but I do have Trout and UK, so let's pause for station identification real quick. Yes, that was something right there. I mean, that's what makes it fun to be in the booth. I mean, Trout putting down that burner. Hold on, guys, trying to get the cat up here also. I love not knowing where everybody's at. But man, thank you. I appreciate you helping us out. I don't know. I can't find our winner. I don't know where he's at. He's not appearing online or offline, but try to get our third place victor up here.
Mr. A-Trout.
Yep, trying to get Trout up here. We'll give him a couple seconds. Again, I know he finished third. I don't have the new guy on here, and I don't know where in I don't know how to get Cat up here. I look for him. But we do have the the 16th A-Trout up here, man. I can't find our winner, and I don't have the new guy on the list. But I was going to at least get you guys up here. From our aspect there, A-Trout, man, that was a hell of a fun race to watch. It must have been so exciting to participate in.
Yeah, man, that was a whole bunch of fun, especially that second stage there when 5 of us were battling for that win. And then great job to Mo Power Cats. He had a fast hot rod and led by far the most laps, I believe. And I kind of just I'm disappointed in myself after that one, man. I had the fastest car out there tonight and just couldn't get it done. I had too many mistakes and was battling back too much and man, but hey, good run and finished in third. I guess that's not bad, but just a little disappointed right now, man. The fastest car didn't win tonight.
No, I believe that you did have one of the fastest cars out there. I mean, and that's not to take away from everybody else, too, but seeing after you come back from 2 big accidents, fix that damage to come back up there like that, man, and you just did it single-handedly without any draft and stuff, man. But a podium is nothing to shake a stick at, though, especially after all that hard work, man.
Yeah, that was fun. Just slowly but surely catching the leaders. Even though I'm like sitting 10th, ninth, and just kind of working my way up. And that caution, I thought I had something for him, but I put too much fuel in the car, man. I bet most people probably finished the race with 2 to 3, maybe 4 or 5 laps left, but I put way too much fuel in there. I had 15 laps at the checker, and that was so stupid. But it is what it is, and you learn from it, and you're gonna get better the next race. So all in all, man, great race with everybody. Everybody had really fast cars. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was gonna, pull a little bit more than that, but I did not. So that was fun though.
And I was out
Yeah.
racing with Enzo, man. I know you've had raced with Enzo so many times before, but two of the South Carolina guys battling it out for our podium up there.
Yeah, that was fun. I actually was really unexpected of his speed there at the end, dude. He had ton of speed at the end, and I wasn't about to battle him too hard for it because he definitely had the faster hot rod, man. But yeah, that was fun. I like Ed though. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while. I feel like, but yeah, it was fun.
Well, man, congratulations, Papa. If you got anything for third place again, I can't get Caleb or Kat up here, but we'll
Well,
get this wrapped up if you got it for me.
yep. Well, again, A Trout, nice, impressive run, rebounding from bad luck and a few spins here or there. How was it being back in the pack in that hornet's nest? Was it stressful? Was it made you nervous? How was it? How did it feel?
Coming back from the back of the pack, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think that I was running my best laps then. Actually, I kind of kicked it in hyper focus and just make sure I hit marks. I didn't have the pressure on me, and no one was behind me. Just running my laps. And I remember seeing the leaders being from 12.3 seconds all the way down to 9.3 after a span of 20, 25 laps. So I was like, man, this car is fast, long run. I just got to get up there. But it was fun, dude. But again, just disappointed overall with spinning as the leader and spinning in like fifth place. It just wasn't um, wasn't my night.
But you stuck with
Well,
it, though, man. That's the important part, You stuck with it after those accidents and got on the box, right, bud?
well, you know what? A good race though, A Trout, and hopefully you can put some more good numbers next week and on from
Hell
there.
yeah. Yes, sir. You got it, man. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for doing this for everybody. I know people enjoy it. I enjoy going back and watching and listening to you guys. So
Oh yeah,
appreciate you guys.
you had me going. It's like when you scratch that dog behind the ears and you get to the leg going. Y'all had me on one tonight.
Nice, good, man. I'm glad. I can't wait to go back and watch it and hear
All right, man.
it.
You have a great night.
All right,
Thanks.
yeah, man. I'll see you guys next Tuesday.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pay attention tomorrow. We will be here Thursday in the Custom Cup cars. Preset Cup will be at Dover tomorrow for Papa Moose, Blakey T, who had to have a little exit. I am Puddin Knievel. Thank you to everybody out there in YouTube land. Thanks for everything going on. Remember, I know the world is starting to open up, but COVID is still real right now. Wear a mask, 6 feet distance. We will get through this thing together. For everybody here at Cringe, we wish everybody a good, safe, and a fun evening. We will talk to you all later.